Yeah, because a lot of people, even though they got to the bathrooms and they found that they were closed and the doors weren't opening, they still decided the next bathroom would be too far, or maybe it was a sign of protest. We're not exactly sure, but we saw a lot of reports of people relieving themselves, people finding pools of urine or stains of urine, pretty disgusting stuff. And a lot of people just seemingly got so frustrated they could do nothing but complain. And it does seem like the city heard those voices, but here's a couple more of them that we heard from just yesterday.
See, they're looking after the people for a change, but a lot more needs to be done.
I just thought we'd come spend some time down in the park, and boy, now I have to use the bathroom. And that is unfortunate. That's how parks get stinky.
All right, so now the bathrooms have reopened. Those 13 bathrooms that closed in July to save the city somewhere around more than $500,000. Well, they were closed, obviously, and that led to a lot of that frustration. But we heard this week that they would be reopening later today. And this, again, was seemingly a very similar to what we've seen happen in the past with some of these budget battles. If you think back to parking at Balboa Park, or, some other issues in which we saw maybe libraries closed or something like that. But when the people speak and when they voice their frustrations, we saw the city get to work to try to find a solution. And the way that they found that solution is the mayor and District 1 and 2 council members, Joe LaCava and Dr. Jen Campbell, they pulled from community projects and program funds for both those districts to restore access. The city is also receiving more money than expected from a state grant. So that allowed them to keep these restrooms open now, or reopen them till the end of the year. But here's the question. What's going to happen next year? And I think that that's going to be a big question here as we kind of move forward. And we are going to see that, some of these city crews are going to be busy, potentially, cleaning up maybe some of the mess that was left behind, or even just reopening these bathrooms, which of course would be a welcome sign for really any of the folks that have been waiting. Those signs have still been up on the restroom, and those crews have been here. So we'll keep a close eye on exactly what this crew member is going to be doing. Could just be resupplying and so forth like that. But we still have them nonetheless. But I guess we will try to see if we are going to get that moment where the bathrooms have been reopened.
Chris,
we do know that they've got plenty of those bathroom supplies. Yeah, guys,
wow.
highlight of this journalism career here to see the moment that these bathrooms are going to be open.
We are
here
looking
so
at
that,
toilet
we can get some
paper live
cleaning done.
on the air that has been taken out of the closet and these could be open.
It was in there all along, just waiting.
This is history.
They're for sure going to be stocking
moment.
them up. Yeah. They're for sure going to be stocking them up. So that's plenty of TP, I would venture to say. So we're going to be seeing what this gentleman does here. But
the door has been
yeah,
Chris, I know you jiggled that door earlier and it was not open, and now it appears to be open.
This person has the key to the door, so that's huge.
It does, yeah. Live television, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about here. So a very welcome sign for those at home.
Okay.
And as we see a crew of joggers also pass by,
no idea.
I'm sure that, no idea, Evans.
Yeah. He's got.
Yep. Let's go ahead and send it back to you guys.
There was 4 rolls going into that one spot.
Let's let him get it back to work.
We know that obviously, we'll let him do what he needs to do. But obviously, this has been such a point of contention. A lot of people are upset about the bathroom.
I never thought we'd catch a live moment of a bathroom being open enough. But when you close half the bathrooms at a really popular place, a lot of people are going to be appreciative that door is not locked.
They're waiting for that exact moment. We brought it to you
we were there
here. Okay.